Very scary gig for me.
Oh, you're fine with the
No,
nerves.
I'm just, I don't think, I've waited a long time for this, especially with this tour, because this is such a great show, and you guys will see. But I talked to Bruce about it yesterday, and I just said to him that no matter how big this gets for me or what happens in my life, that no matter when I come back to Vancouver, you're always my peers, you know, that you're my people, and so it's always just going to matter more to me.
Of course.
I was thinking about it, and I was talking to Bruce and telling him, you know, I was a little bit nervous and how excited I was, but as we've gotten closer here, as I've gotten to being a day away, the nerves have just faded away. There's no nerves now. It's sheer excitement. Because it's really put everything into perspective. It's made me 10 times better because, and I don't want to be cliched here. I don't want to say things a million times that I've said before, but it's my truth. It makes everything easier. It makes my decision-making easier. It makes me better. It puts less pressure on me because at the end of the day and at the beginning of the day, I know that I'm the kid's dad, and that fills me. It completely fills me up and fulfills me. And this thing that I'm doing, this music that I make, the entertaining, the job is awesome, and I'm grateful for it. But it's my job. It's not who I am, and who I am is a dad and a husband. I don't think I've made one decision based on money, and I know I have the best manager in the business because he doesn't either. Never. Not one thing. We've never done one thing for money. We've done it because it was the right thing to do, and that we felt with the arc of my career that it was the right thing to do. And I know that both of us, I can speak for him when I say it, that it's only about the fans. That's why it bothers me. It bothers me for the fans. That a guy who works his ass off and blue-collar guy, you know, that the prices are jacked up like that, and that it's making it impossible for a guy like that to get a good seat. You know what it is? I just don't feel that, and again, I don't want to look out and see a bunch of old rich people. Really, and that's the truth. And when you jack your tickets up like that, I've seen it before. I want my kind of people. I want people like my mom and dad and my sisters who are blue-collar people who don't make $1 billion a year, who work hard. That's who I want to see out there. That's who get me. You know, I don't want to play to people shaking their jewelry in the front row. It turns me right off. It makes it not fun for me. And the truth is, I mean, he knows it. I go to places where sometimes I see it. I see a bunch of, you know, and you know it because it's a 78-year-old guy with a 21-year-old girlfriend. We're a nation of observers. We're this little country sitting next to this gigantic country. And so we understand what makes them tick or what they like. But at the same time, we have this very distinct personality and sense of style, sense of humor. I feel like I rest upon that, especially leaving Canada, going to other countries. I mean, honest to God, if you want to know why I think I'm as big as I am in the UK or Australia or South Africa, it's because I'm Canadian. Not solely because I have a Canadian passport, but because I am Canadian.